Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another installment of The Locker Room. You already know who it is. It's your boy Reggie. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video. Let's go ahead and dive into this topic. So we put out a video yesterday talking about the staggering numbers that Deion Sanders is putting up at Colorado, right? This is must-see TV. The Coach Prime phenomenon continues to scale new heights. The average viewership of Saturday night's Colorado State game was 9.3 million viewers, ladies and gentlemen, right? So Deion Sanders is doing his thing. Now, that's going to bring us to the title of today's show. Doug Gottlieb of Fox Sports, he continues to hate on Deion Sanders and what he's doing at Colorado. Now, what's funny to me, right, is when Nick Saban was doing his thing at Alabama, nobody said anything. When Dabo Swinney, when Kirby Smart was doing their thing, we applauded it. We didn't hate. And y'all dominated for years. Ladies and gentlemen, Deion Sanders, he's been at Colorado for 3 games now. 3 games. And these dudes are already Deion'd out, right? So we got to take a quick listen to what Doug Gottlieb had to say, and then we're going to come back and react to it.
And one of the things about a lot of these fan bases that are annoying is they become annoying because they're a good story, and then their fans become obnoxious because they're entitled. And then some of them are also violent, which is more than just annoying. It's like off-putting. Right? But I guess the question would be like, there's this, and I don't even want to say Colorado football fan base because you're not a Colorado football fan. Like really, the best fan base are the ones, show me a full stadium when you're bad. It's easy to show up when you're winning. Hell, everybody wants to go when you're winning. The point is that all these fan bases, we're a great fan base. Like, no, you're not. You're not there when you lose. Everybody gets onto a winner. But the Colorado people, which combined with the Deion Sanders sycophants, like you're creeping over into you're super annoying. But the other part is like now, if you pick against them, you're a hater. You don't believe, right? If at any point, like last week, they were the huge favorite. I love Colorado State came out like, you're talking all that junk. They clearly hit him in the mouth and the ribs and late. But that was an incredible football game. And yeah, I was rooting for the underdog. But it feels like the Colorado Deion thing, while still really popular, we're creeping up on people going like, yeah, I'd kind of like to see them leveled off a little bit. Wouldn't mind if they got their asses kicked this weekend. Let's see how it ends up. The big question for me was, can Shedeur play at this level? And the answer is yes, quite obviously. But we don't, like we're handing him the Heisman and talking about him being the number 1 overall pick. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. So my issue is the people that are now late to the game, and anytime you pick against them or anytime you point out something that's not 100% positive, like I got to tell you, not knowing your center's name, do I love the fact that he grabbed Jimmy Horn Jr., who had like 3 bad drops and said, hey, your dad's watching you in prison and like go make him proud, and he had the end up being the touchdown that tied the game. Like, that's awesome. On the other hand, like you have that knowledge and relationship with your wide receiver, you don't know your center's name? Like that strikes me as really odd, right? It just does. And I know that doesn't land well in a locker room because 1, I've been in lots of them. 2, I've been that kid, where like you don't even know my name. I hate when you haven't been good and now you win a couple games. And like if you pick against me, it's like somehow offensive to you. There are 2 teams. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. That's how it works. Now, Vegas believes that one team is more likely 21 points favorite, 21 points better than Colorado. That seems like a lot. But I thought what Pat put together was a very cohesive argument. Like, look, they played a brutally physical, incredible game late Saturday night. That's a quick turnaround to go and be on the road and play against an Oregon team, which is ready. They got a 5th-year senior starting quarterback at home. They played kind of a cakewalk game, if you will, against UH. You know, they weren't in bed watching that game, but they were all good, iced up, watching that game on Saturday night. It begins the rehab process earlier, and they already have better depth because they've had the program going longer. It's a reality to it. But my issue is if you pick against them, or if you say anything is not 100% positive, then you're a hater, you don't believe, and of course you'll always get the people go like, you're a racist.
So you guys just heard what Doug Gottlieb had to say. And like I said, man, I don't understand this, right? Deion Sanders, he just got to Colorado, man, and people are already sick and tired of the hype. I mean, Jesus Christ, man, this sport has been dead for how long, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, if I'm being honest with you guys, I have not been interested in college football in years, man. I'm back intrigued now, thanks to Deion Sanders. And you're telling me, Doug Gottlieb, that you're already tired of him? You're already tired of the Colorado fans? Oh, well, you guys are fake Colorado fans. I never said I was a Colorado fan. I'm a Deion Sanders fan. I think most people rooting for Colorado are really rooting for Colorado because of Deion Sanders. You're absolutely right about that. Who is your team, though, Doug Gottlieb? Who's your team? Since you're this diehard fan, right? Who is Doug Gottlieb's team, ladies and gentlemen? Can you guys help me out? Who is his team? Come on, man. Like, stop. And then they're coming up with all these reasons why Colorado's going to lose this game. We've seen this movie before. Game 1 against TCU. Vegas had TCU as 21, 22-point favorites against Colorado. What happened, Doug Gottlieb? What happened? TCU was the runner-up last year for the national championship. Who the fuck are the Oregon Ducks? They have played nobody, Doug Gottlieb. But I don't hear these guys talking about that, though, ladies and gentlemen. They played Hawaii, Texas Tech, and Portland State. What are we talking about here? But yet, guys like Doug Gottlieb, they can find every reason why they think Oregon is going to win, and they find every reason why they think Colorado is going to lose. You guys see what they're doing here, man. So like I said, that's all I got on this topic, man. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
And I sat down with ESPN today, and I don't care if they hear it in Boulder. I told them I took my hat off and I took my glasses off, and I said, when I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and my glasses off. That's what my mother taught me.
Shut your bitch ass up!